Yeah. Love this.
Actually, the white balancing is good today.
Well, imagine that.
Move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. Boom.
Okay. I don't even remember what I was doing.
You were working on your Dark Eldar.
Well, obviously. I mean, I know that part.
Mm-hmm.
What was I doing on them, though? You know what I was doing on them?
Finishing them up, putting on the varnish.
God, I wish.
Takamoto, greetings all.
Wow. It popped up for me really late.
Decimation butts. But not the
Well,
fun
it's
kind of butts.
That cannot lie? Oh.
I'm dying!
Yeah, I was about to say. Sounds like you're doing great. What's on the agenda for our Necron today?
Still working on the glowy energy weapon bits. Mr. Land Guy, hello! It was my honor to be your first dislike on this video. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I was, but okay.
Well, I hope it was the first of many.
The first of many dislikes. I hope so as well. Yeah. Before the stream, I was 3D modeling a little frog. For some reason.
For summer, I can't imagine why.
Maybe the Patreon members will get to know on Friday.
No, yeah. Do you think we'll be the very first people to have the video?
It's possible.
I bet we are.
Possible.
Decimation, y'all. Have a good week. Any good toes? I mean, this Necron, he doesn't have a lot of toes, but he has a big toe. And then he kind of has mitten toes. The old Necron Overlord and his mitten feet.
Mitten feet.
It's a very, very rare Necron birth defect. A metal birth defect. Joe Dre goes, good day. I am assembling even more guard tanks.
Ooh-wee.
Nemesis 714. He's got Ninja Turtle feet. He does. Oh, I wish he had sandals. That would be hilarious.
That'd be pretty good. Mr. Line Guy, bigger is better. America.
America. America. Fuck yeah. Coming again to see the motherfucking day, yeah. Oh, God, that was just the best movie. Can you imagine, like someone watching, like, Citizen Kane and then watching America World Police?
Yeah, obviously America World Police is it's much more of a film.
Yeah, it's on a, yeah. They're on a similar level. I think, the one that pulls ahead really is America World Police.
Well, yeah. Robert Williams, new to the game and love your vids and positivity. Thanks a bunch, pal.
Thanks. Yeah, we like our videos.
Yeah, it'd be weird if we didn't.
Yeah, we hate them.
Put out crap every day.
Yeah, we write down 10 good ideas so that we can then go ahead and pick the bad ones.
Exactly. Great. So do you play 40K, Robert Williams, or and if you play 40K or a different game, like what army do you play?
Nekamuto. Necrox. Nemesis 714. Anything is possible with green stuff and paint. That is true. I love the people who buy a model and then they just cover it in 90% green stuff and it's amazing.
The real artistes.
I was like, oh yeah, I bought a primary space for me, and then with just a little bit of green stuff, I turned it into Belial. With that looks exactly like the pictures out of the book.
Robert Williams. I think I'm going to pick up Tyranids sometime this week, I think.
Ooh.
Been tough trying to zone in on one army. Yep, that's how they get you.
Joe Dracos. I'm assembling the 6th and last Lehman Russ. I've already assembled 5 others, 2 Baneblade hulls, and 50 custom-built guardsmen. Neat.
There you have it.
Matthew Cheeseman. Nice base. Lack of decision to base is holding my Necrons back, considering rollers. Roller bases?
Like probably the green stuff rollers?
I was thinking like trying to decide between roller skate bases or roller blade bases.
Yeah, Dana Howell has a video with the rollers. That might be interesting for you to watch if you want to go that route. I mean, you know, we have a few basing videos on this channel as well.
1 or 2.
So maybe one will fit. Nemesis 714. Would Necrons do inline or roller skates?
Well, I mean, they have perfect coordination because of their Necron bodies, so I think they would probably go skates.
I would hope for skates.
Yeah. They could even do the cool thing where you're kind of like dancing and you're moving backwards, and then you flip forwards, and then you flip backwards.
That's what I'm imagining.
I went roller skating with some friends, and there was this giant fat guy just going to town. He was amazing.
I mean,
he was like,
has a talent.
Yeah, he was like tap dancing, but just spinning in circles. It was amazing.
Man, you think that guy is doing doing well? If you know what I mean? Just slaying.
Oh, I bet he gets all the hot roller skate babes at the roller link at like 9:45 on a Tuesday night.
Hell yeah.
I remember I was fine moving, which is basically how roller skating works. But when they tell you to get off so they can like sweep the thing, I remember I let everyone get off ahead of me, and then I rolled up, and then I said, "Oh, here I go," and then I just went right down. And there was this mom standing with her 5-year-old, and she just howled laughing because she just watched the whole thing happen. She watched me roll up and then go, "Oh, here I go," and then boom.
Yeah, and people say that lady's in prison now. So that's what happens when you laugh at somebody roller skating.
Look out, science! Oh yeah, I've been doing roller bases for my sister's cobblestone. Neat.
Nice.
I plan on doing something very similar with my Sisters of Battle. Green Stuff's World sells like a cobblestone that has flare de-lis patterns, like basically designed for Sisters of Battle. I think I'd probably do a little of that.
Decimation, I started copper plating my Necrons, but I'm too lazy to finish that process.
Wow. Is that like when you put like a cup, like you put them in a bucket of some liquid and you put in like the 2 wires and you send current? Or
I mean, that's what I was imagining too.
Or you mean you're just like spray painting them copper?
My mind also went there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a horrible, dangerous science experiment.
Mm-hmm. It'll be worth it in the end. My mom will say that they're cool.
KM40K, I feel like these streams are like 10% painting, 5% hot takes, and 85% mocking some poor, less popular sport. Last time it was bowling. Those are the things we like, though. Like, we don't like real sports.
Yeah. I mean, I was on a bowling league. That's how much of a winner I am. Like, I don't know. I think if you did Warhammer, you run a bowling league.
Yeah, no one plays Warhammer and has, like, trophies for football in their room.
Yep. All right, one person, tell me that we're wrong.
Act Thuli.
I have trophies.
Actually, I'm a mixed martial arts black belt, and I play orcs. Said no one on this earth.
Decimation. Yep, real copper. I'll put a pic in the Discord. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And please take a look at that.
And please put a picture of your process. That would be the most badass work in progress shot of ever.
Yeah.
Dr. Drokel, Jay, if I ever see you use a magic card for masking, I'm tracking you down. I don't care if it's a Merfolk or a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident or a Mond Goblin Raider, and you have 100 of each, I will find you. I mean, yeah. It's a nice reference to today's video, which everyone should watch. Go watch like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, I'll use whatever card I want, and except I will not use, you know, like a pack of playing cards that cost 50 cents.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's for losers.
I was really hoping that somebody was going to leave a comment saying like I was actually using some rare cards.
It'd be pretty funny. You're actually using some of the most rare cards you can ever get, ever.
Like, that card is actually worth $1,500 on eBay.
Wow. Hear a little burping. We're just thinking the same thing. Doesn't life just work out sometimes?
Marcelino Gonzalez. Can't wait for the summer. My friend is making a sick game room with a big old table of war games. Soon my Death Guard will bring on their foul stank. That sounds like heaven. That sounds amazing. Yeah.
Where do you live? Give us your address. We'll come.
Yeah, that's the real magic of wargaming. Not the models, not the games, just the hanging out with friends.
Oh my god.
And having a fun time, and you know, maybe drinking a little bit too much, and
yep.
That's where
going out and smoking some cigars afterwards.
Yeah.
Talking about life. I mean, that is what wargaming is about.
Actually, it's about winning. I'm here to have fun.
I am here to have fun. I am here to have fun.
Mr. Swiftlink, I started Warhammer because I needed a new hobby after I broke my collarbone. Played rugby in college. But I like to think that you broke your collarbone just like typing. It's just it has nothing to do with the rugby.
Mm-hmm.
George Gunjardo. Nobody plays Warhammer and has a football trophy. The new Games Workshop marketing slogan.
Exactly. Robert Williams, come for the paints, stay for the burps.
Yeah, Eons of Battle.
Honestly, yeah, we should have that on shirts. We should have that on everything.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a pretty good slogan.
Oh, Dr. Okel, you should have bought fakes of high-end cards and used those. Talk about engagement in the dislike and comments. That would have been amazing.
All right, next video.
Ah. That's a good point. You can probably buy fake cards that are like perfect for nothing. So why do the good cards go for such crazy money? Are they like dollar bills? Like, can you really not fake them perfectly?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Like, I get that there's like a certain special feeling of I got the real one.
Right.
I got it out of a card pack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like surely playing like trading cards are really easy to fake.
Mm-hmm.
One plus saves. I'm going to a grand tournament Saturday, so winning is definitely part of it. One plus saves. What? How do you play in tournaments? I hear constantly about people playing in tournaments, but I've never heard of such a thing. Like, is a grand tournament? Does it happen at like a friendly local game store, or is it like an event hosted by like a couple of people in the community, or is this a 40 Games Workshop thing? What? Tell me all about tournaments. I know nothing about them.
And generally, where do you live? Like,
yeah,
is it like a state thing, or you live in a different country?
Are you going to Games Workshop in Nottingham?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't know shit about that.
Takamuto, I'm guessing a Blood Bowl trophy would be the closest thing to having a football trophy.
Oh yeah.
So, Box K, it's really hard to perfectly counterfeit the actual cards. When you hold them up to the light, do you see the face of the creator of Magic, with a $100 bill?
Mm-hmm. You see like a neckbeard with a fedora in the card.
Marcelino Gonzalez, nothing too nuts. We're just gonna chill and play Kill Team, Star Wars Legion, Batman miniature game, and whatever the heck we want that day. Yeah, see, that sounds like the perfect sitch.
Perfect sitch indeed.
Look out, science! I once went to the shop that had bought a full binder of vintage cards and had to test they weren't real. They had to rip one in half. They have it framed. Oh. So like they ripped one just to, and then assumed off of that the rest of them were legit.
Interesting.
One plus saves. A store nearby hosts them.
Ah.
I wonder, so does the store... so it's just regular 40K, but you play, and then if you win, does like the store issue you like a gift certificate or like a punch? Do you get like a punch card for one free sub?
You get to go to the Burger King
like
across the way.
Is it different than like friendly play? Like, is it a tournament, but everyone's just there to have fun, or is it like really, really competitive, cutthroat? Hey, remeasure that because I don't think that was exactly 8 inches. I think that was 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing that gets me about how on earth could 40K ever be competitive is the tape measure.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tape measure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously you're supposed to watch your opponents like a hawk.
Yeah.
And make sure that they're doing it 100% exactly right, because that's really fun.
One plus saves. Organizations like FLG. FLG? I don't know what FLG is.
Me either.
Pilot Photo G. Hi, Jay and Nick. I've been viewing your live streams for the past few days. Great stuff, and the Necron Lord is coming along. Nice, is really coming along. Ah, thanks, Pilot Photo G.
Yeah.
Is your picture a pilot? Is that the pilot photo?
CJW, you win a fedora.
Oh, that'd be amazing. And a deodorant. Ah, that would be so much fun if you win like nerd swag, a fedora, and like a 6-pack of deodorant because you need it. One plus saves. Yeah, the local store gives store credits to the winner, but more just bragging rights and worldwide ranking points. Worldwide ranking points.
Worldwide ranking points?
So the store submits it to, I guess, the person who, I guess, oversees the point system, and then the person's like,
I
"Yep,
wish that was me."
Old Nick won with orcs.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
be a fun job.
In Bumbledorf, Illinois.
Bumbledorf, Illinois.
So make sure you write that down. Put a pin on the big world map. One plus saves. 95% of the people there are for fun and won't be super that guys.
Mm-hmm.
And you missed the bigger part of it above. Majors are run by orgs like FLG, but GT's Grand Tournaments and RTT's Rogue Trader Tactics, random tippy tops.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah, it can be held by anyone.
Interesting.
Prussian Blue, I might miss tomorrow's stream, sadly. Heading off to MEPS Military Entrance and Processing Station. But I'll try.
No, you have to make it.
Military Entrance and Processing Station. Is that like when you go onto a base? Like an army base?
Also, thanks for saying what MEPS is.
Yes, thank you.
Because, yeah. We're not good at acronyms. Even ones that we should know.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. We have six likes, and then we have 9 dislikes.
Yeah.
And that's pretty funny. FLG Flaming Lava Gloves. They're super effective.
1 plus saves. If you've never been on the Warhammer ITC ranking page, I have not. So, like, does it just say, like, Mikey 25 wins with guard? Like, how do these rankings work?
I love this.
Because clearly it must be based on the number of games you play.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I guess, yeah, how could you possibly be ranked? Because everyone's playing different people and different things and different events and stuff. Dr. Jokel. FLG Flaming Lava Gloves. They're super effective.
Andy Crimson. MEPS is the precursor to boot camp.
There
you go.
Is that where they give you your boots for boot camp?
Mm-hmm.
Prussian Blue. MEPS is when you get your physical, ASVAB, and psychological tests, along with swearing into your branch and finalizing enlistments.
Well, there you go.
RTT, regional tabletop tournament. Smaller event as a GT, a grand tournament. 30 plus is an FLG, is frontline gaming.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Makes perfect sense.
We figured this out.
Insert pog. When will Tau ever get their deserved codex? I don't know. Probably soon or a lot later.
1+ saves. The ranking is calculated through the
BCP app. The best coast pairings.
Amazing. I love the acronyms.
I know. It's only acronyms all the way up. Your PPTs got to go through the CDDs on the PCB to the CDs on the RGBs to the TNTs on TLC.
And I don't know what it is with today. This being extra problem. It's very funny.
Jerry Ray, hey EOB, first ever stream I've caught from you. Just want to say I love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jerry Ray.
Yeah, thanks. Andy Crimson, nope, not where you get your boots, LOL. So where do you get your boots? Do you get your boots at boot camp?
Is that like day one? Do you all put your foot in like the little stirrup thing and they measure it and they're like, okay, you're 9.5 wide. Look out, science. I thought FLG was front-loaded gelato.
Ah, yes. You get your boots in boot camp.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Prussian Blue. FLG stands for Fancy Lion Gremlin. Pilot Photo G. FLG. Finally, las guns.
Takamuto, you get your boots at boot camp and they come out of your paycheck. Ah, love it.
Matthew Cheeseman, a company called Minotaur Trailing, a company called Minotaur Trailing, a computer program that tracks model movement, range, auras, etc. via digital camera. That can't be true. Jeez. That sounds so... How? So do you have to plug it like into the ceiling so it can look at the whole game board? Like all the models look so different, terrain looks so different. What happens if somebody walks in front of the camera?
What if your cat jumps on the board?
Yeah.
Did you do this at a real place? Not your house?
Oh, maybe. Like if like a real tournament.
Yeah. Because that would make sense. Maybe.
1+ saves. I've been playing 40k for only 3 months. How you guys not know what ITC International Tournament Circuit and FLG Frontline Gaming? They so awesome. I know all about Frontline Gaming. I bought from them a bunch. I just didn't know anything about the tournament play. I've only ever played like friendly 40k with some buddies or going down to the shop.
Yeah.
I'm playing a weirdo. TK's 3D prints, FLG front-loaded girls.
Perfect. It's a very acronym-y day. Matthew Cheeseman, I don't think it can track cats yet.
This sounds like madness. It tracks you and your game and everything. See, this doesn't seem real to me though, because this means that someone out there actually knows the rules.
Yeah.
And that is surprises me the most. Because the rules are redonkulous. CJW, nah, the way it works is that every table at the tournament has a referee that flies a drone above the table to monitor the measurements.
There you go. Yeah, that's the only way that I would feel safe doing it. So there's no cheating.
One plus saves. We still play with buddies all the time too. You guys should come to the Las Vegas Open and see what's up January. I've heard of the Las Vegas Open. This seems like a bizarre subculture of wargaming to me. ITC, TTI, TNT, DVD tournament play with a crazy app.
Yeah.
A crazy fictitious app.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Swift Link, Frontline Gaming. I thought it was Fancy Lady Geese. Dr. Joker J, were you using styrene or Sintra plastic in your video today? It looked and sounded like styrene. I think it was styrene. It melts with plastic glue. I don't know if I've ever heard of Sintra.
Yeah, I mean, if you told me that those that butt pincer and those antenna were from the kit, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And better than whatever Forge World gave you.
Yeah, the antenna turned out really, really nice. Butt pincer, it's very, very slightly too big. That's the only real problem with it. And it looks perfectly fine painted up. And sitting next to the real one.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go watch today's video.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I paint 2 large Forge World units.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Lion Guy, Warhammer 40k in Las Vegas. So minis with blackjack and hostesses. Oh god, that'd be so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Pilot Photo G, since the Necron Lord looks like it's almost done, what will you be painting next on live stream? Asking for a friend. I don't know yet, but I do know that the people who help support us over on Patreon will be the ones who decide.
Yeah.
It's every
Way to
time.
win.
Yeah, it is. Every time I finish a project, I post up a small batch of models from my pile of shame, and then the patrons pick out which one I paint.
So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely won't be whatever Craig Turpin wants, and probably whatever ZNBQ wants.
Yeah.
Both those be.
1+ saves. The app is just a tracker for scores for people, their lists and their games. So it tracks like Space Wolves, go first, win rate, or average points of Space Wolves for all armies, overall win rates, etc. That's what I always hear about when people say like are posting like, oh well, Gene Stealers are bad because they don't win in tournaments. They know because of the data collected by the app.
Can't you lie? Or does the tournament control the data?
I guess maybe all the players give their information, or I guess if everyone is plugging it into the app, they could lie. I guess I would assume most people probably don't.
I'm gonna lie.
But yeah. Although I always find like it sometimes doesn't matter. Like when people are like, "Oh, my army isn't very good." It only matters how bad your opponent is at the game.
That's true.
If your opponent sucks, you're probably going to have a really easy time beating him with whatever. Joe Drakers, I used to go to tournaments. They were fun. Got to play against new players and armies I wasn't familiar with. Then the incident happened and... Oops, scrolled too fast. The incident happened and I am so... gun shy, I won't go to another again. So did somebody start like firing their gun up in the air because they were excited they won?
Or Corona?
Don't call me Shirley. Can you paint Nick like one of your French girls?
I mean, maybe if you're a patron. That's what y'all want.
Dr. Jokel. Sintra is an expanded PVC rigid foam board plastic, highly posable when heated up, sands and carves very nicely. You have to cut all the way through though, can't score and snap it like styrene. Then I definitely use styrene. 1+ saves. I played against a cheater at the last one, but he's banned now. Just take it in stride. If someone cares so much about plastic mini games that they're going to cheat in tournaments, they can have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that person's a real winner.
The evil. Pray for my patience. I just started painting up my Gene Stealer cult today, and the first guy gave me so much trouble I nearly set them all on fire. We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, Gene Stealer cult are very, very tricky. They're very detailed models. Mm-hmm. But they are also lovely. And you don't even need that many to play. You just need, what, like 200-300?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very easy army. Which is good.
Yeah, unlike Space Marines where you need, thousands.
Right.
Or, Adeptus Custodes. I mean, you need to, you take them to the game in buckets.
Mm-hmm.
One plus saves. Both players have to put in their pin number to approve the game scores at the end. Lots of people play fun lists too, which could sometimes smack a T. Smack a T? Like Mr. T? Like I pity the fool? Does this app in English or is it only in only in acronyms?
Only in acronyms. Sometimes smack a top list, which could sometimes smack a top list. Great. Well, we should play a tournament.
Yeah. Can we get the app? Can we play a tournament every week?
I guess.
Can somebody smack a top like if somebody plays like a random list for funsies, but it just happens to beat someone else's top list?
Yeah, we're very out of the loop in the game. In the tournaments.
Cam 40K. SOS. I just had one handlebar on my Outrider snap while I was painting it. What do? A handlebar on the Outrider? The Outrider kit, I feel like it's all pretty thick. You can probably just plastic glue it back on. If you're worried it's not going to be strong enough, you could pin it, but there might not be quite enough material to pin. You could wrap a purity seal around it. Give yourself a little extra plastic.
There you go. That'd be perfect.
Or you could add like a little bell, like on a bicycle. Like the pring pring.
Like that.
That'd be a good one too.
Oh yeah, fantastic idea.
Prussian Blue. Eons of tournaments when?
We should do a tournament.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I have enough of the models for it. I just have to learn the rules though.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't we all?
Well, you know what? I have everything I need. I have a full Necron. I have like 5,000 points of Necrons. I have the 9th edition Codex. I have the 9th edition rulebook. There's literally nothing holding me back except no time whatsoever and nowhere to play.
Yep. Is your Necron army basically complete?
Basically, I mean, there's only a tiny handful of things. I should probably put together some scarabs because I think those are supposed to be pretty good. The flyers are not put together at all, but other than that.
So it was kind of the last two mildly major things, the scarabs and the flyers, and that's
the scarabs and the flyers, a small handful of HQs. That's it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Imagine a completed army.
Yeah.
And what do you do with it? Just throw it out? Is that what you do with an army when you're done with it?
Well, you set it on fire. That's the when you finally finished. You set it on fire and then you put that up on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, weirdly enough, the only person who's ever finished an army is that one guy and his wood elves.
Mm-hmm.
For Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
Mm-hmm. Good old that guy.
CJW. Painting and listening to this, I keep thinking you guys were saying that fun lists are going against topless ones. I mean, I wish that was what we were talking about.
I mean, that's what I was talking about.
I still don't quite know what we're talking about.
Me either.
George Guajardo. That reminds me, I finished a squad of Space Marine bikes and I really want to add tiny leather tassels onto the handlebars. I have no idea how to pull it off. Ooh, you could use some tin strips, which is really, really good at making like little bits of papery doodads. You could use green stuff. I mean, I finished all of my Space Marines when I was in high school, and now, years later, I'm like, these aren't very good, so I just glued on a whole bunch more purity seals and painted them again. So you can totally, there's unless your model is like a sphere of globbed on dry paint, you can just go right on top of it with whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only time I would say, the only time to strip a model is if you can't tell what model it is, because there's just the paint is just so globby and gunky. If someone's like, "Oh, what a great Tau army," and you're like, "Actually, these are Space Marines," then you might want to strip them.
Right.
Other than that, though, I never strip models. I just bind more ones.
Yeah, obviously.
1+ saves. You definitely want some scarabs. I'd say minimum of 18 for most lifts. I own 30. I was planning on doing a video on them because I think my scarabs are actually pretty cool. Gotta get retro in the title again.
Yep. Prussian Blue. Online tournament, you set up all your armies and let your community choose one to run and use gridded mats and a top down, and they move like chess.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That'd be pretty fun. I know we talked about doing we talked about doing a game where we let the chat decide what
Yes.
happens.
Yeah.
That would be wild.
I think that would be really fun, especially for Kill Team. I mean, we could get a couple of games in a long stream.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is set up perfectly, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, the orcs have to shoot this turn. Yep. No combat.
Mm-hmm.
Cam40K. There wasn't enough handlebar left, and the super glue wasn't working, so I took a spare chain sword, cut off the handle, and I'm trying that. Ah, that's smart. That's a really good idea. Also, if you don't have some Tamiya plastic glue or plastic cement, wonderful purchase. It'll glue plastic together a lot stronger than super glue. Mm-hmm. Although it does take a little while to dry. It takes like, I don't know, 30 minutes to be fully welded together as opposed to like 2 seconds for super glue. But well worth it because your models, I mean, they'll probably break in new spots instead of on the seam. Joe J goes, I always strip down my old models just to get off excess paint. The only time I strip models is when I'm actually stripping. And we all strip together.
Yep. And that's on our OnlyFans.
Yeah. What's a good 40K stripper name?
I don't know.
Chat, can anyone help us out here?
40K's gonna have to do it.
40K stripper names. Andy Crimson Chastity.
And you won. Amazing. Chastity, great name.
Mm-hmm. +1 saves. +1 for Tamiya, because it's also nice to be able to kind of repose as it's melting and or pull it back apart when you realize that you fucked it up.
I like the smell. That's why I give it a +1.
Yeah. Kyle Steely. I strip metal models since they're easier to strip. I have to think more about it for plastic models. Yeah, for metal it's not too bad. You can just throw it in like acetone and it'll be fine. And you will get the paint off. Mm-hmm. But yeah, plastic models, you put it in green stuff, or not green stuff, you put it in, what's the?
Super green?
Simple green, or super green. And then, yeah. And then it mostly gets it off, but then you still have like 5% that just won't come out of the little crevices, and then you're like, God damn it, I did all this work and it's not even perfect, and then it's
yeah. And you go lay down forever.
Like, if it wasn't gonna be perfect, then why didn't I just paint over it in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
And let it just be a little bit thick.
Poopy.
I know Squidmar, one of his channel mascots, his beautiful goblin riding a mega spider. That apparently was...
And that's what the model name is.
Yes. He just apparently just bought it on eBay, came with chunky, ugly paint, primed it, painted right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Prussian Blue. One of these days, we'll tune in and Jay will think he's streaming on OnlyFans, but it was actually here and he's topless. With makeup on. Well, oh my. Well, you're almost right. I mean, it would be topless without makeup on.
Mm. Yeah, why would you need to wear makeup?
Mm-hmm.
You're perfect the way you are.
Mr. Lion Guy. 40K stripper name, Holy Boltons. CW, simple green versus a cheap battery-powered toothbrush.
Mm.
Prussian Blue, that's a man who's afraid of being known to wear makeup would say. I mean, I've always got a base on.
Mm.
My color is my foundation is Ben Nye's light Japanese. And that's actually true.
Yeah, it is actually true. Mine is Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine.
And Crimson, do y'all magnetize bases? And if so, what diameter magnets do you recommend? Ooh, well, speaking of magnets and bases.
You're in for a treat.
I got to look at these not too long ago. Cobalt Keep. These are 32s. And they come with beefcake magnets. I mean, these are chonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know how helpful this is. They're about the size of a scarab for Necrons. Do I have anything for scale? I don't have a banana. Do I have any change? I could put it next to my iPhone and destroy it.
It's definitely smaller than 32 millimeters.
It is. It's a fair bit smaller than 32 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these bases they come with a nice hole, and then the magnet slips right in.
Yeah, it does.
And at least all the bases, all 3 bases I put a magnet in, they're in there. But I think you're supposed to put in a drop of super glue, but... Boom. So yeah, Cobalt Keep. Really cool bases that already come pre-magneted up. Don't come and show you size of a dime. Probably smaller than the size of a dime. Here, I can figure this out.
And they have really cool display cases as well. So the base is magneted onto the display cases. They sent us a bunch of free stuff, like a whole box load of stuff.
So the ones I like, the ones that I've used in the past, are these. This is my magnet ball. Let's see what these are. I bought these from K&J Magnetics, which is my favorite place to buy magnets from. These are 15/64. Is this properly zeroed? Yes. Does that number make more sense in decimal, though, I wonder? Nope. Or that's millimeter.
Dr. Jekyll, love your magnet management system.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big old ball.
0.23. I actually do have a little bit of a system. I buy from K&J, and I leave one of them in the baggie that they come in, so that if I run out, I can go back to my box of magnets, and I just find the one I want, look, and then I have the SKU number and the size and everything, and then I order more that way.
Yeah, the display cases are really nice. That those go into as well. Yeah, they're great.
Okay, well, 15/64 is the size I like. This would be perfect for like infantry. I think I have these on all my Malifaux figures because they're so small and delicate. But I mean, these are nothing compared to what Cobalt Keep uses. And then let's see what these are. (25/64) or 10mm. Yeah, 10mm magnets. These are probably twice the size of the other ones. Big old chonker. By about 2mm. Also, if you don't have digital caliper, super useful. Keep it in the old hobby bin, and then if I'm like, I want to buy more of this plastic, but I have no idea what it is, you can just find out.
Sakamoto Imperial Guard stripper name, Spry Marbo.
George Gonjado, cool. Didn't know about Cobalt Keep. Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah, they had a pretty successful Kickstarter. Raised a bunch of money. It's pretty great. Dr. Jekyll, fucking magnets. How do they work?
A teacher of mine did the costume design for an ICP music video. And he said it was a terrifying experience. Apparently they filmed in like a horrible, disgusting, abandoned building. Amazing. And they just got fans to be extras. And ICP fans are known to be complete hooligans.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would work for ICP in a heartbeat. I
can just imagine him working in there. That would be so fun.
Adorable little Corey.
Yeah.
Can you hold still, please?
Just too nice for his own good.
Yeah.
Like. That'd be really, really, really funny.
Oh yeah, I would pay money to see that.
Oh yeah. How did he get that gig?
I don't know. He's a mysterious person.
I know.
He really is.
I know. Well, it's kind of crazy. Like he's a real person,
Yes.
but you wouldn't know it.
No, you would not.
Like yeah.
You would definitely not.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we went to KCACTF, another
Yes.
acronym?
Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts.
Something like that. Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah, so it was you, me, Lucky Bat,
Mm-hmm.
and he was with us as well.
Yeah.
And he was just following us around, and we're children. He's an adult.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he was like, "Oh, what workshop are you guys going to? Oh, I'll just tag along." It's like, shouldn't you go do something else?
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
He would just tag along with us. Didn't want to make a decision, even though that's mostly what his jobs are. Lucky Bat. Yes, that teacher called me mom, which was
Yeah.
awkward. Mm-hmm.
I worked for him over the summer, which was also awkward.
Yeah, that's quite the story. Andy Crimson. Well, I'm on Cobalt Keep's shop page now. Gonna wait until May to buy those bases when I get paid next.
Yeah.
Yeah. And let them know that we sent you.
Yeah. Please do. You could be like, those fucks at Eons of Battle sent me.
Yeah.
Those exact words.
Yep. But yeah, I'm really excited about because I'm gonna have one of those display cases, the one of the longer ones, and I'm gonna put my kill team in there.
Ooh.
That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I think mine are already in there. I only have a couple of models left. Then I will be completely done with my Necromunda models.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Jokl, did they chintz out on sculpting the back of the dick towel because he has a cape? Probably, yeah. It is just flat. It probably here. Let's put the cape on and see. Will it ever matter? I guess if you peek way under the cape, you can see it's just flat.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it is a little bit of a bummer. Wait, let's see on the back of the Indominus. No, the back of the Indominus has a real back of his dick towel.
Yeah, but you don't want to look under his cape.
No.
That's appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really inappropriate.
I was looking at some other products that Cobalt Keeps has is they have these little display cases, and this Necron guy fits in there so perfectly. He's not even magneted. He just kind of pressure fits in because he's just a tiny bit too big.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Amazing.
Cam 40K. In the video today, I saw that you prime your models just holding it. How do you keep from leaving finger smudges all over it? I'm usually holding onto the base while I prime, so my fingers never touch the model.
But you weren't in the video.
I was just holding the physical model.
Mm-hmm.
I probably sprayed what I could, let it dry, and then picked it up and sprayed it some more.
What a pro tip.
Mm-hmm.
I would know. I watched that video a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm. Necrons are thick. Thick crons.
Thick crons.
This is a big boy.
Speaking of thick crons, it is after 10 o'clock. So, you know what that means.
Yeah.
So, go watch the video.
Yes.
If you haven't watched it.
Everyone go watch the video out today.
Yep. And like I always say, send it to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
She'll love it. And we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. Central.
Good night, everybody.
Good
And
night.
stream.